What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my warm-up for competitive Fortnite. And what I mean by competitive Fortnite is if you go up to the top, there's a compete tab, and there's all the tournaments that are going on at the moment. And I usually participate in these tournaments, so I'm going to be showing my warm-up that I do before I start the tournament. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys could like and subscribe. It would help boost my YouTube channel and would make me very happy as a person. My dream is to become a big content creator on the YouTube platform, so I would really appreciate it if you guys just went down and hit that subscribe button. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into step 1 to this warm-up. So the first thing that I do when I get on the game in the morning of the tournament day, I go ahead and load up this map right here, because this map has aim practice, it has edit practice, it has piece control, it has a 1v1 station, I believe it has a 2v2 station, and it has a free build station. So you could play this with a friend or anybody you're trying to warm up with. It's a really great map, and I'm not being paid to promote this, I just really like this map. So we'll go ahead and load the map up, and then we'll get to what happens next. So now once you spawn into the map, if you look around, there's going to be all these different sections of things to do. You have a mod bench over here and a weapon selection, so you can go ahead and put the sights that you want on your gun and how many other attachments you'd like. So once you're done with that, we can go ahead and hop into the edit practice. The reason the first thing I do is edit is because editing helps get your brain moving faster. It helps get your fingers moving faster, because normally in the morning when you hop on the game, or even during the day, if it's your first time hopping on the game during the day, your fingers will feel super tight, like they need to be stretched out, and editing does that perfectly. So when I join the edit course, I do this side first, and then I move to this side, then that side, and last this side. But it is 100% up to you which side you'd like to do first. I just do this side because it's flat and it's the easiest, but that's just my opinion, so you guys get to do what you want to do. So pretty much once you have finished all the edits, you can go ahead and go right back through this portal, which will take you here. From here, we're going to go into the aim section. The aim section is going to have all the different scenarios. It's going to have different crosshairs and another gun selection if you want to change out your weapons. First, there's 360 flicks. That's what we're going to be doing first. Here is where we can practice our turn flicks. And once you are done doing your turn flicks, you can go ahead and pull out your emote, and it'll pop up this little thing, and from here we're going to click aim so that it'll send us right back to the aim portal. Next up, we have these 2 practices and then 2 more down there. Once you are all done with all of these areas in the aim training section, we can go ahead and back through the portal, and we will go into free building. I typically free build for about 5 to 10 minutes just because it helps get the fingers moving just as good as the editing does, but it also helps you get a feel of your sensitivity, because you don't want to just go into a game of ranked or a tournament without being ready to feel out your sensitivity, because you might get into a build fight, you never know, and you could just have terrible sensitivity that you're not warmed up to. Even if it has been your sensitivity for 5 years, you could still get on and still mess up your builds because you're not ready for how fast or how slow it's going to be. There's not really much to say about free building. It's just pretty basic. You just do what you want to do. Just fill out your sensitivity. Maybe listen to music if you feel like it. Whatever helps. Just do it for about 5 minutes to 15 minutes or longer if you'd like. And you can maybe learn some new things or practice some things that you can't do pretty good. But once you are done free building, you can go ahead and shoot this back to lobby button, which will send you back to the lobby. From here, once we are back in the lobby, we're going to piece control. Piece control has 20 sections, 20 dummies, 20 scenarios. Each scenario is different, and it's going to make you build differently. It's going to make you aim differently, but that is the reason for piece control. If you don't understand how piece control works, I will do a quick one right here. Pretty much, you're just building pieces of your builds, and you're controlling them as best as you can. Piece control helps with box fighting, close range fighting, and even build fighting if you're in a close range build fight. In piece control, you can also mess around and just do quick edits, practice your edits while the dummy is there, and then just shoot, practice your quick edit shots. It's just a fun little area to mess around with, to get your aim locked in, to get your builds locked in, and your edits locked in. Once you have finished all of these 20 piece control areas, or at least most of them, you can go ahead and go back through this portal. If you're playing with someone, you can do the duo practice right here, or you could do the PvP practice, but I'm playing solo, and I think most of you are, so I'm just gonna go back to the lobby. So step 2 to my warm-up is going to be Panville box fights 1v1. It doesn't necessarily have to be Panville, but he did make the best map for 1v1 box fights, so here's the code on the screen. And I like to play this map because it helps me with my close range fighting, same as piece control. It's just on a moving target instead of a dummy that doesn't move or shoot back. So let's go ahead and load into this 1v1 box fight and get my close range fighting on moving targets doing better. So now that I've played a box fight and know my aim, building, and editing is all good, I'm gonna play a late game practice ranked zone wars, which will put all of that aim, editing, and building into a realistic scenario against many players. It's gonna be just like if we were in the end game of a realistic match and the zone is closing and there's 20 people in the final ring. That's pretty much what this map is gonna do. So here's the code to the map. This map is actually extremely hard to win because it's 20 people and you have to survive all of them. And usually it comes down to a heal off, so you're going to need to save your floppers and your med kits, or else you probably are going to lose. So let's go ahead and hop in. So the final thing I do after playing Zone Wars is I hop into a game of ranked to put all the skills I just practiced into an actual game. After a few games of ranked, you should be ready to do a tournament. So hopefully this video did help you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if it did. And so stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to drop a 20 bomb.